That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. So what's nice? Did I get a coffee? Oh, and I got a cup of love.
You did?
We're going to sing to you when Tara comes back.
Yeah, don't bother. You can't sing.
We'll have to change the words. Oh, it's quiet when she's not here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always quiet when she's not here.
Right. Do you know what?
What?
I'm just looking at this. I don't think there is anything much that I've ever tried on.
There's got to be tried on, or...
I've got to try it all on. But what I'm saying is I haven't tried it on. Sometimes I've tried the odd thing on.
That could be interesting.
Very interesting. Anyway, okay. Apologies by the seat of our pants. I am here this morning. I was just winging through the rail because I haven't done this pick. Yes, I bought it, so I know what it looks like, and I love it all. But I don't know. There's no particular order. We will just wing our way through. I'm winging by the seat of my pants today so much that I have come to work like this. So I haven't even got a first outfit chosen. I just said we'll just go live with my outfit. Although actually I did say, those that follow the lives, I did say I was getting a little bit not upset, but I'd been leaving things late and I hadn't been choosing some outfits for myself. Consequently, this week when I went to get some outfits, most of the things that I wanted were sold out. So I had a little shop yesterday.
Snooze, you lose.
If you do snooze, you lose. And I do know as well that some of these pieces on this rail, we may only have the odd size left. But we will give you as much information as possible. Here's the pass coming through.
Here I am.
I said, you know that song we're going to sing? We'll just change the one word. We'll just change Mickey to Victor. Anyway, so with the boss, she helped me and she pulled some bits together. She said, I know what you're like. I went home with all of this yesterday and I've come into work with it today and I'm loving it. And I'm loving that I've got some fresh stuff in my wardrobe for the winter. I do still need to clear out.
You
need
do.
to clear out as well.
I need to sort that.
Yeah. It's hard when you've got beautiful clothes in your wardrobe and you don't not like them, but I don't know, you just...
I need to rearrange mine.
I don't know what it is. I did have a little bit of a rearrange on my wardrobe and I sort of moved things about. That does help immensely.
Yeah,
doesn't
you
it?
see what you got.
Yeah, when it's sort of sectioned together a little bit. So we're just going to see how it goes. We are on a flat out time frame today because we do have a full diary of wedding appointments, including Tara's needs to shoot off and I need to shoot off as well. And we've got to try very, very hard not to exhaust ourselves too much today because what time's your alarm going off in the morning?
Don't know.
2:30, 3?
No, before 3, about 20 to 3.
Precise, the boss is very good. My alarm will go off at 2:30 a.m. I will then press the snooze button that it will give me a 9-minute snooze and then I will get up. By that time then, a minute later, the boss's alarm is going to go off.
And the boss had better ring you to make sure you're up.
We are leaving our house in Surrey at 3:30 a.m. For me to pick Tara up, for me then to pick up one of the other girls from the team, to wing our way to the shop for a 4 a.m. pickup for our Dublin for the day trip. Here we go. That's come around quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That idea in the shower, and I'm now going to be herding 23 women around Dublin tomorrow with the aftermath of Storm Amy. But the good news is I've done the weather forecast. Those that know me know that I absolutely detest the rain. What's going on, you two? I detest the rain, and apparently the rain is, we are going to have wind, but there is going to be no rain in Dublin tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to getting to the airport and having nice coffee and
They think about their stomach these days. Anyway, okay, without further ado, Victor. Oh, should we give her a little song? Hey, Victor, you're so bad, you're so bad, you blow my mind. Hey, Victor. Hey, Victor.
Shut up.
So the young girls in the office don't even know what that song is. Me and Tara got very, very excited. We just said we need some tassels.
yeah, to dance around with.
So, Victor, come back, please. Can you tell me who's on? Have we got lots of people listening? Have we got any comments? Is everybody in their jimmies today? I would if I guess.
So Ruth Holding said sell them, but I think she was talking about your clothes when you're having the clear out.
Yes, well I do need to go on to Vinted. I do put things on Vinted. I have had to clear out of my shoes. So there are a pile of shoes about to go on to Vinted size 6. Go on.
Karen Grape said good morning from the train.
Oh, where are you going, Karen? Let us know.
And that's it this morning.
Oh,
They're
they're
obviously
all-
quiet and sleepy.
They're all very quiet.
Oh, Alison Channing says on Insta, good morning.
Oh, good old
See
Al always
my-
comes onto Insta.
My little Insta crew. Not as many on Insta at the moment as there was last night.
Okay, do you know what? I think, without further ado, I am going to just tell you very, very quickly about this jacket. So this is, Penny? No,
What's it called?
this is called Penny.
Penny.
So this is called Penny. While I had the opportunity to order this jacket some weeks ago, I was promised it the following week. That didn't happen, and it has arrived sort of two weeks later than we expected, and only half the amount of stock that we expected. This jacket is not going to hang around long. It's a very, very soft faux leather, boxy. You can see oversized. So if you're not into oversized and you like fitted or more shapely, this is not the jacket for you. You can see how oversized it is. Drop shoulder, I've rolled the sleeve back. You can see how wide it is. Small, medium, large, 2 colours, tan and wine. Feels beautiful.
Oh, really nice.
And I cannot get any more. I've tried and tried. Unless the company then decide to put it back into production, there isn't going to be any more. It is generous, it is oversized, so it's going to fit our small girls on an oversized basis, and it's going to fit our curvy girls as well. So we've said probably small, medium, large, probably up to a 20, 18, 20. Very, very, very nice. So I feel very pleased that I didn't snooze on Penny. What?
You managed to go.
I did manage to get, in fact, I managed to get both colours because I absolutely love it. I love the gold buttons as well, although they're very light. So if you had a heavy button on there, it would actually, pull it forward. So it's quite nice that they're just like a plastic but gold effect button. I may as well switch straight to the blouse. This is Felicity. I did some filming in Felicity yesterday, and we have that in it's free size. So whilst it's big, I nearly took the kitchen scissors to mine this morning because I thought, I want to wear it tucked in, and is there going to be, because you can see how long it comes, is there going to be too much material to tuck in? But because it's light, it hasn't gathered too much material around my bottom and around my tummy area. So I stepped away from the kitchen scissors, so it will still give me 2 options of how to wear it. I can wear it long and over skinnies, I could wear it open as a jacket, or I can wear it tucked in like that. So free size, and I would say easy up to 18. 8 to 18. 8, but as long as you like oversized, because obviously this is definitely an oversized look anyway. Definitely up to 18. 3 colours, Felicity frill blouse. The fabric is gorgeous. We took these out of the box. It didn't need an ounce of steaming. $45.99. Cream, black, the ever popular, and quite unusual, navy, which is very nice. And I've got little navy edits to show you. Cool.
That navy with the light looks brighter than it actually
So
is.
it's proper navy, proper navy. We do always sort of cover and try to describe to you these colours. It is navy. Any questions?
So Kerry Osborne says, what's the code for the wine jacket, please?
Penny. So just search
Just
penny.
called Penny.
Yeah, it'll be very oversized. But I know you don't mind oversized, Carrie. But yeah.
And Barbara McLean says, good morning from gusty Glasgow. Janice Rosser says, good morning from my bed.
Oh, you
I
lucky.
bet she's got tea and toast.
Oh, you lucky thing.
Karen Grape says she's going to Jamaica. And it's Dave's 70th, isn't it?
And when in my diary, when you went, what's that?
Yeah.
That's that.
Right,
Have a wonderful time.
right. Diane Andrews says, good morning. Yes, in PJs and watching. And Jason Jack says, good morning. So glad about your outfit. As I have the blouse and did not know how to style it, you are truly a genius.
Do you know what? You can't really go wrong with this blouse. And I think it's about just taking the concept, girls. There are no rules. Just go for it and just, create these outfits that make you feel great. Last night, and when I did my Jodie's live at 5, I had some skinny trousers on because I was doing all the puffer coats. And today, these sort of wide leg pants, but they fit nice on the bottom. So bottom with a pocket, so they don't feel too oversized. I showed these, I think I showed these last week, didn't I? But I don't know if I put these on. They feel amazing. I don't know how much they are, because for once I've actually taken my ticket off because I had a big square bottom with the ticket. But the girls will put Chrissy will put the link on. You did just say what the code was, and I can't remember.
I can tell you.
They're true to size. This is a 12. I love this tape detail. So the ones I've got on are with the sort of designer tape side, but they also come with a taupe tape, and they also come with khaki. Very, very nice, very easy. That sort of smart casual, dressed up but not dressed up, dressed up but comfortable. And I think that's how we're all going to style to Dublin tomorrow. We're going to be stylish, 24 style queens on a bus and a Ryanair flight to Dublin, comfortable, because we'll probably do a bit of walking and a bit of Irish dancing.
God help Dublin
Can
is
you
all I
Irish
say.
dance in your trainers? You're wearing trainers.
No, I'm
So-
wearing boots.
So the code for the trousers is 643T. They're pins,
643T.
and they're the ones you've got on a
pins.
black stroke geo.
Yeah, so this is that geometric, almost Fendi-esque taping. It isn't Fendi, so nobody needs to sort of get worried about us pretending to be designer and we're not. It isn't. It's just like a geometric stripe. And then we've got taupe. How much are they?
They are $45.99.
And the quality just feels amazing. I also like the fact that you've got the seam down the front, because it makes them a little bit smarter. Sometimes if you've got a jogger, you then feel too casual in a jogger. But I think that seam down the front just makes those feel a little bit more stylish. And that's what today's about, really. Comfortable but stylish, autumnal layers, etc., etc. Great pricing.
And they're 28 inches long.
They're perfect length for me. Yeah.
And you are how tall?
5'4". 5'4". I think if you were 5'6", you'd still get away with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more taller than the 5'6", you might struggle. Okay, where shall I go from here? I think actually I'm going to keep these trousers on. I should have had a vest top on, and then I could have. We haven't got one in here, have we? I won't send you around the shop again. I could have just done. I won't take this off just yet.
Careful.
Look, lots of bits and bobs to show you. I think I might show you this jumper, because this looks really nice with this, and it also looks fantastic with the reversible denims. So you can see that pins label again. We're well and truly in love with pins. Code on this one, 721T. Do you know what? They've put charcoal on this one. They've labelled them all wrong, haven't they?
That's why.
That's why, yeah. So this is chocolate. Even though the label says charcoal, the company have made a little bit of a error in their labelling. So it is chocolate, even though the label says charcoal. 721T, $79.99 for 2 pairs of jeans. They are completely fully reversible. And a bit like the coats that I was explaining about last night, no compromise on detail. So even though they're reversible, you have a bottom pocket on both. At the front, you don't have the working pockets because you wouldn't want this to be too bulky here, but you have that look that it's got a pocket. Zip, which goes two-way, and button two-way as well. So if I get time, I will put those on, but I think I'm just going to quickly show you this, because this is a gorgeous jumper.
So whilst you're doing that, I got a message from Diane Andrews. She says, I got the trousers you're wearing along with the cream blouse and winter white coatigan on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
The boss guided me to the winter white and it's fabulous.
Oh,
So even the customers are calling you the boss now. In the lead up to Halloween, I'm going to call you the witch.
I will be the witch on Halloween, let me tell you. I've been practicing.
You don't need to practice.
Thank you, Victor.
And that's it. They're still quiet, Jode.
And she looked lovely in that outfit.
We still don't know how many are eating tea and toast.
So this is marble. Now marble is just a great solid brand. Sometimes they can be, I would say, a little bit more traditional in their styling, but how fabulous is this? So you've got that sort of fluffy, like we had the other jumpers at $29.99 last week, which are nigh on gone. This one is obviously going to be more than that because you've got so much detail here. But you've got that soft, fluffy. What's the matter?
No, he
Oh, God.
Oh, I was looking for the tag.
I know, he just laughs at me all the time. So look, nice length here. You wouldn't wear this with a straight leg or a legging, but with a wide leg, it's just a lovely shape, a lovely length, fluffy, but not too thick. Do you know what I mean? Where it's quite fine. What's the matter? Please tell me.
Is that I've been thick and fluffy?
I know, but anyway, you make it very difficult for me to concentrate. Stop it. And then you on the cuff here, you've got your detail and your detail around the middle. I didn't catch the detail. It'll be a code.
8029.
Price
$62.99.
yeah, which you'd expect for the level of the quality of this jumper. The tans look very nice together. You could chuck on the leather jacket over that as well. Lost what's in there. These wide leg trousers are not your thing. I do think that pin's reversible denim is gorgeous and fantastic in the chocolate. How unusual to get a chocolate coloured denim. So that would look very nice with that as well. Lots of bits and bobs. I am going to try and show you as much as possible. I was nearly going to get them changed then. Right, let me change these trousers. And shall I put my wide leg one on? Let me put that, because God, I wish I had a vest top, because I could change so much then.
What are those wide leg trousers called?
They're Betty B.
Yeah, they are.
Betty B. They are my own, so I don't know.
Okay.
Betty Basics, black, wide leg trouser.
What top is that then?
Oh, sugar.
Oh, I brought it.
It's only like a bikini, it doesn't matter. Oh, I know.
Okay.
No, I'll go backwards. No, I'll go backwards. Do this, like this. You watch me upset to say you can see me in the mirror. It's no different than wearing a bikini on the beach, is it? There we are. Okay, so this is not new to you. This is the Paramour waistcoat, $29.99. Comes in cream, its colour, and it comes in black. There is hardly any left of this waistcoat. So you might think, well, why are you bothering showing me? Well, there are still a few pieces left, so it's not too late for some people in certain colours and certain sizes. A lot of people bought this and have loved it. When it first came out, you could have worn it like this, bare with nothing underneath. Now I'm going to show you, actually, you could layer with this underneath. You could wear the waistcoat open, and we've also had the long coat. And how fantastic does this make as a two-piece set? So if you had the waistcoat and loved it, and are now thinking, gosh, it's got really, really cold, what am I going to do to coordinate with that? You can layer with a blouse, or you can put this long line jacket to make it a very, very expensive looking two-piece. Many years ago, and I'm talking many years ago, 24 years ago, I used to go out shopping when Lily was a baby, and I used to go to all the children's boutiques. And there was a beautiful ladies' boutique, and they used to sell a knitwear brand called Enrico. So quite traditional, beautiful knitwear. It was all two-piece, very, very, very expensive. I'm talking back in the day, this from Enrico would have been over £200 all those 24 years ago. The waistcoat is £29.99 and the edge-to-edge jacket is £49.99. It does come in sizes, two sizes, small, medium, medium, large. I've probably got small, medium one, haven't I?
Yeah.
Small, medium, which is going to fit 10 through to 12/14, depending on bust. And the code on this is 8073 AR, if you need to know that. Not a huge amount of them. They came in. We had what we would call half a pack of that. Whilst I haven't got the cream waistcoat on the rail, I'm going to show you the cream one on as well. So that then with the cream waistcoat.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Lovely.
So you're comfortable. What did I say to you at the beginning? Comfortable, stylish, practical, easy to wear, and great prices. And that's exactly what all that does. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
Can we have the coat?
Everybody's very quiet. You're quiet.
That's because you told me to shut up. What? Decide what you want.
And when have you ever done a tutorial?
Especially when you're telling me. Can we have the code on the waistcoat, please?
There you go.
Thank you. The code on the waistcoat is 8064. That's 8064. And it is £29.99. And Jodie was wearing the small to medium.
And this is Cream brand, and it is Carmel sweatshirt. So if those Chanel-esque knits are just a little bit too fancy, a little bit too grown up and girly, and you're that sporty type of girl, I've not changed my trousers, I've not changed my shoes, but that really works with that as well. You could layer underneath, you could put a leather jacket over the top, just a really gorgeous, and then they're cotton, they're not as heavy as a sweatshirt, but they're a little bit more than a t-shirt. So you've got two options, with the slash neck and with the collar. So Carmel polo or Carmel, I think you probably call it round neck, but you'll be able to see from the pictures, both very, very nice, easy, not so dressed up pieces. So I'm gonna very quickly, gosh, exposing, I'm gonna give you that as well.
Kathy Kennedy said, "Good morning all. We'll be calling in soon once I get a day off."
Oh, bless you.
Welcome to my world, Kathy.
Oh, woe is me. God, we can see that we're getting through this quickly. See, that then works as well, doesn't it? Just, it's nothing like a good, I think critical to all of this, because we've all got tops and things in our wardrobes that we roll over, good quality, favourites, staples, essentials. I think the key to all of this is having a really great bottom piece as well, so which is things that we are running short of. So the first one that I had on with the taping, that's a great piece if we've got your size. This one is the Betty Basics, nothing basic about it at all, lovely quality, really firm. You've got a zip pocket here. And then these won't be expensive.
$59.99.
Yeah, there is no 12s left. I know that, and I can't get any more. But but there are 14s, I believe, and there are 10s, and they are true to size. But so you can see this trouser works with so much, and probably every piece on this rail. Other trousers, so this one here is a great trouser. This again, Betty Basics with denim. It's almost like a jogger with a roll bottom, and then your sort of little bit of a sparkling taping down the side. Just because it's got that little sparkle taping doesn't mean to say that you can't wear it with all this casual stuff. I think it really, for me personally, I'm a more glamour dresser than a casual dresser. I do my casual dressing on a Sunday when I'm not going anywhere, or if I'm working from home. If I'm coming to work or I'm going out anywhere, there's something with a little bit more pizzazz about it. So that would not bother me whatsoever, because it's just a denim jogger that has got a little bit of a sparkle taping. I think it adds a little bit of interest to myself. You put that with that? Yeah, I would actually. So this is a cream. See, we make it up just as we experiment, and so this is Naomi jacket from Cream. So even though you've got print on print with this lovely quilted jacket in your almost diamond. See, even though you've got stripes, people probably wouldn't even think of pulling that together. But for me, I would definitely. Would you wear that, Taz? Stripes and no? Yeah?
Well, I think when you look at it, like you say, you would have probably, but looking at it on, it goes nice with the cream, on the collar.
Yeah, yeah. Because you're not necessarily going to keep your jacket on the whole time. The collar just finishes it off. And I think there you have got two prints that work together. If this polo shirt wasn't you and you were the more glamour, again, you could take that ruffle blouse and put it with that little quilted jacket. If that is really twisting your melons, the print on print, the Naomi jacket is $79.99. A lot of these pieces are Cream, as in the brand Cream. We absolutely love this brand. Danish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Danish brand. So what comes with the Danish manufacturing and the Danish styling is super style, usually a little bit ahead of the casual set. You know, they know what's going on, they're doing it very well, but the quality is phenomenal. Historically, Danish branding, quite expensive, but we don't get that with Cream whatsoever. And I would say just in the few years that I've been stocking a label, their style and their collection is just moving forward and getting stronger and stronger all the time. So whereas we started off with quite a little bit, we now have a lot, don't we? It's become a huge presence in our casual boutique. So if that quilted one was too much for you, I think that's really cute as well. You like, so Tara would be more not too much pattern. You'd be more this, wouldn't you? Yeah. So you've got a bit of pattern. That two-tone, you've got your teddy bear fur, taped with a little bit of knit there, a little bit of knit on the top of the pocket, double pocket at the front, and that lovely gold button in there. So I've not changed my trousers, my trainers, they're the staples. I will let you into a secret. This is Zenon from, is this from summer or autumn last year? Autumn last year.
Yeah.
So this trainer, Zenon, was autumn winter 24 for me. This is my own. They are in, and because I was a little bit sad this week with all these things that had sold out, I've grabbed myself and exactly the same trainer, same colour, same size, everything. So I've got a new pair and an old pair. So I'll keep my new pair for going out and my old pair for work. Why are you looking at me like that?
You thinking what you put in?
You're barking mad, you are. Absolutely barking mad. Megan Parry says on Insta, good morning both, looking forward to popping in later.
Oh, morning Meg, hopefully we will catch you. This is $89.99, so I think a great price for such a stylish, almost semi-outerwear as well, that one. And this is a new list, ANOLIS. There we go. That is that. So I think I'm going to need to put up here now what I've done and what I haven't done. Oh, we got this twice. So nice little basic here. Just great for layering. If some of you like these jackets, but you're thinking you're going to be too hot with all these sort of extra pieces underneath, this is Ribba, R-I-B-B-A, cream again, black ribbed top with this blanket stitch, $39.99. So a really, really great. And at the minute we have 2 size 12s. However, I might have one. I might have one of those. Nice that you have the little ribbon on the bracelet on the end of the sleeve as well. Because when you do have your jackets, you'll have noticed I always roll the sleeves back on my jacket and have the cuff showing. So that's quite nice that you'd have your little cuff showing on your jacket. So that is that. I've done that. I've done that. We're whizzing through this. I've talked about that. Shall I put on a henver?
Yeah. That's a nice shape as well.
How much here? Let's have that one. If I put on, just because I can have that on the hanger in here. The bra, by the way, girls, is Marks and Spencer's. New comes. I think it comes in a 2-pack or a 3-pack. I'm wearing 34. What am I wearing, Tar? Like all the detail.
TMI.
34F. And do you know what? They're really good value as a. I think, actually, are they 2-pack or 3-pack?
3-pack.
I think they're 3. They're 3-pack. 3-pack of bras. Not that Marks and Spencer's needs my promo or my sort of enhancement for their bra department, but we have got a customer that does quite often watch, and she sees me in the bra department. They come in a 3-pack, nude, white and black. They're quite plain, so when you've got your loads of lace and bows and detail, I hate that when it shows through. So this one's only got a tiny little bit of lace in. It's plunge, so it's a really good shape. You can get the girls right up, because when you get the girls up, you then create a longer waistline. What's mine? Okay, henver. Now, this is super popular, is in the cream collection every season. In fact, we've just bought High Summer 26, and they did this in a vest top, didn't they?
Yeah, like a no sleeve. Yeah.
Yes, that literally a vest, round neck, no sleeve. So it's still called henver, but it's just variations of henver. So this is the original henver. Henver, H-E-M-V-A, $59.99. And this season it comes in black and it comes in white. We actually had, when these came in, we actually had a waiting list from last season waiting for these to come back in. Got lovely, lovely sleeve detail. This ruching here creates that lovely puff. You've got a sleeve with the elastic so you can puff up or puff down. Nice because it just, that little bit of ruffle covers a little bit of the tummy area there. Nothing to dislike about henver. Whatever season it comes in, whether it's got sleeves, no sleeves, round neck, V-neck, short neck, it is one definitely staple to have it in your wardrobe. So there's the black and there's the white. That is that. Okay, we are flying through, aren't we?
Yeah. All nice stuff as well.
All nice stuff. Do you know, I think I'm going to do that as a.
Together.
Do that as a layer.
Yeah.
A layer. See, you can see we make this up as we go along, but it isn't making it up. It's just realising how many different variations of style and options of how to pull things together, and just about not having, as I said earlier, any rules, or just go with what suits you.
I'm going to show that like that first. Or
I was
just
going
put it
to put this on and then take that off. Yeah. Paul, any questions?
No, absolutely nothing.
Oh my goodness me.
They're all wrapped up warm with their coffees in their bed, concentrating.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think this really is, these two pieces, I don't think if you saw these on the rail, it's one that you would really put together, is it?
No, definitely
You
not.
would.
That's why you've got to
Yeah,
have a look and mix
yeah,
and match
look.
it. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, really nice colour.
I want this as well. Okay, so I've pulled off here. I've shown you these pieces as soon as they came in. Probably a little bit early in the season when you were starting to think about what you should be wearing. And I've pulled together a really casual sweatshirt, but with this gorgeous piqué detail on the arm. This also comes in red, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't got the red to show you. The red looks lovely with black. It looks lovely with denim, and I think sort of Christmas time would be nice as well. And then I've pulled out quite a almost Victorian shape blouse. The fabric is gorgeous. I have shown you, it's just this very light voile material with a black pinstripe. So it's got an ornate neckline and it's got a frilly cuff. And I've just layered this sweatshirt, which is this would be quite casual for me, and the neckline without a collar, because I've got quite a skinny, scrawny neck. I like to have a collar or a polo. So I just created that neckline. I've done what I always do and pull the sleeve out, roll the sleeve up, pull a cuff out, and then you've just got that little bit of blouse just poking through at the bottom. And then I've turned what would be for me a sweatshirt that would be not glamorous enough for my style. I've turned it into something that I would wear because I've added a ruffle and a truffle. I love a ruffle and a feather, as you know. Don't look at me like that. We'll get the codes to you, but as I said, they're both cream. I'm wearing size 12 in both. The sweatshirt, don't know what colour they call this, probably Ancient Scroll off the top of my head. Do you want to have a look in the back, Paul?
Yeah.
Ancient Scroll, thank you, Chrissy. Ancient Scroll, and the blouse, do you know what the blouse is, Gorge?
Cream, B-E-N-E.
It's a funny one, isn't it?
Venia.
Venia.
V-E-N-E-A. Venia Joa blouse.
Ancient Scroll, or...
Birch stripe.
Do you know what? The best way to work all this out is just the fantastic, Chrissy's with us in the office today. She puts all the links on. So all these Danish brands, the names and the colours and things that they come up with, we'll guide you through. So you can just literally click.
We've also pinned the collection to the top of the page, and it's on the top of the online store as well.
So I will repeat, if you go to our online store, the collection that I'm wearing this morning, you go to the top of the website, click, and everything will be displayed. And the whole collection is also in the commentary. We tried to make it as easy as possible for you to shop with us and find these pieces, because it is sometimes a little bit of a bun fight on a Saturday, snooze you lose. By the time we've got back to the online office to pack, etc., some of these pieces are sold out. So, you know, if people wait to come in store, or wait because, you know, they want to speak and try and find out codes, it is a little bit more tricky. I think at this point, I'm going to show you, I'm going to introduce you. This is Tara's bag, lady. Look at this bevy of beauties. So I did show these last night. This is our Sasha Satchel that comes in 8 colours. Before I go any further, I'm going to tell you it's $29.99. It is the most long-standing product, I think, that we've had in Queen Bee. So from the very moment, when I started 16 years ago, I was actually only a shoe shop. We didn't do clothes. That followed on after about 12, 18 months. But this bag was definitely in store almost from day dot. So it's Sasha Satchel. It's got great sort of authentic, traditional styling to it, quite recognisable, but it is, I'm going to talk you through the features of this bag. So 4 colours, all beautiful autumnal colours, $29.99. It's not small, it's not too big, but the charm of it, whatever your height, because I think that's probably the biggest question that I get, how tall are you, leg length, etc. It's a bit the same with a handbag. So if you're short, you don't want, you know, a crossbody bag where it's going to be down by your knees. If you're tall, you don't want a crossbody bag where it's choking you and it's up around your bust area and you can't get in and out of it. So this webbing strap has got a great adjust on it. The quality is fantastic. We have never had any of these returned. I think another company did some for a short while and we stopped those straight away. We've never ever had any problems with these whatsoever. You've got your traditional plating on the front with your little turn. You've got your zip enclosure to make sure no pickpocketers can get in there. And once you get inside, there is a plethora of pockets and zips and sections for your purse and your phone, etc. So it's very, very simple to open, but not for a pickpocketer if you're going on a... Have you got a crossbody bag for Dublin tomorrow? Yeah. So this really, the only thing to choose is what colour would you choose. So I'm going to go through very, very quickly all the colours. It's nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Janice Ross has just said, my granddaughter thought I bought a Mulberry bag when she saw my Sasha bag.
It's not trying to be Mulberry. It doesn't say Mulberry on it. It doesn't have any tree logo whatsoever. So we're not selling a fake bag here. We're selling a Sasha satchel that has great styling, great price and great quality. But it is just a great piece, which is a nod to a classic. This is, so I'm going to tell you all the colours. This is wine, because some of them are a little bit misleading. Some of them are obvious. But what I will say, if you go onto the website, Sasha Satchel, all the colours are there, and there is a picture next to the colour so you can see that you are choosing the right one. Classic black, don't need any explanation. Classic navy, doesn't need any explanation. This probably will come through quite light on the camera because of the fluorescent, but it is a true, when we put it with the navies over here, it is a true navy. It's not French navy, it's not light blue, it's not denim blue, it is navy. Next up is olive green. These are great Christmas presents, actually.
Yeah, really.
You know, I don't, these days, I don't know how much sort of Secret Santa and stuff like that goes for. This is olive, very, very nice, lovely with the ancient scroll. Now this is the one that is a little bit misleading, but we've put a bracket on this. So this is brown, but we've bracket tan. So if you see brown with a tan in the bracket, it is this one, and then there is a picture next to it as well to show you the colour. Just pull that up a little bit. Oh, maybe not. It is easy to do, I'm just being hacky-handed. Then we have gold, light gold, and it's a very, very nice, it's not that really yellow gold. You know, sort of in the summer, you get those really sort of yellow tones to the gold. This is a very, very muted coloured gold. So it just gives that lift to autumnal colour palettes. And you pull that, you know, that chocolate brown, chocolate brown jeans, and then bringing in some light gold, and then that is going to go with everything. Because we always say, when people don't know what colour shoes to have with occasion wear, we say if you go gold, pewter or silver, the metallic colours just go with everything. So then we've got mocha. I think it's mocha, let me just check. Mocha or tall? Mocha, another beautiful, really just solid colour. And then this one, again, there's the browns that were going to be misleading. This is coffee. Probably if I was going to call that something, I'd call it chocolate, because I love a bit of chocolate. I'm a Ripple girl. This is coffee. So a colour there for everybody. That's Sasha Satchel. At the moment, we have every colour in stock, but that will not be the case going forward. And also it won't be the case with our suppliers either. So when we try to replace more colours, I know they will have gone.
Michelle Allen says she loves it. I think she's just talking about the bag.
Yeah.
And Karen Clements says beautiful clothes coming through.
Thank you. It's think we live in a casual world these days, don't we? Definitely since COVID.
I've got a question as well. How much are the bags, please?
£29.99. So this is the blouse. So you can see it is quite that Victorian style, and I think if you know, sometimes this helps me when we put some clothes together on the rail. You know, it's quite a fancy, it's that sort of almost Victorian feel. You wouldn't necessarily off the rail choose to put this with a sweatshirt, but you could see that it did really work as a two-piece. It's going to work with lots of other things as well. It's going to work with that jacket. Potentially, it's going to work with that jacket as well. And it's definitely going to work with penny leathers, faux leathers. Paul?
Got a question online that says, really like the white shirt and black pants outfit. What's the largest size you do, please?
If you click on the I could tell you the largest sizes that we do, but it doesn't mean to say that it's still in stock. Cream goes up to size 16, and I think Betty Basics, these will go up to 16 as well. That isn't the largest stock sizes that we do in store, it's just certain brands go to certain sizes. But even though I'm saying that, doesn't mean to say that they are in stock. The best thing to do is click the links or hit the website, and then you can have a real sort of gander around and see what's available.
Somebody on Insta has said, can I have a taupe colour, please?
So you just need to hit the website. Yes, of course you can, but everything is ordered online.
Just by clicking the links.
Just click the links, or just go to our website. On Insta, we can't put the links in the comments, I believe, is that right? Mm-hmm. So you just need to have
it's in the bio. The links are in the bio.
In the bio.
On our website.
It's a new language for me. Go to the bio, and the links will be in the bio. Go to our website, and that, if you just search Sasha, or go to the top where the whole collection is, you will see Sasha bag. We make it very, very easy for you to shop with us. So you haven't got to be sending us messages and waiting for messages back, etc. You literally click these links. You can either collect or you can do DPD. And it is a very, very quick turnaround. Any of our customers that are regulars, that are watching, they will vouch. You get these very, very quickly.
Nice.
Michelle Allen says, great, I'll be over for my New York trip.
Fabulous, fabulous. So this is cream. So I just put that on because I had the blouse on. I'm fuffing about with it a little bit there. I'd probably tuck that in, but this would go over a I've got a polo neck jumper here. This would look fantastic just over a polo neck. It would go over the frilly shirt. What I haven't done there is, because it's sort of quite gapey, is just pull that in. This is free size or small, medium?
Yeah, no, one size.
One size, so it's going to fit from size 8 right the way through to size, we stopped at 20. What am I doing?
You're doing it.
She's being a Joey.
Forward a bit.
What am I doing?
She's doing it all cockeyed, so it's.
Is that right? Is there 2 buttons on? Oh, yeah. Is that right? There's 2.
2 buttons.
There's 2 buttons. So I've done the top button here. There is another button, and then there's I've done the bottom button over here. There's the top button. Because it does look nice when the both are done up, doesn't it? It makes it a little bit more shapely than just a knitted wrap. There we go. There. How nice is that? Now I've dressed myself properly. Didn't get the code. This is cream. Free size, one size.
And it's not too heavy as well, is it?
No.
So it's called Rams, R-A-M-S, and it's $59.99.
Yeah, it is soft. Let me put my hand, I love putting my hands in my pocket. So soft, very, very stylish. You've got your double button down the side, that striping, works with the striping shirt. This you can just make up yourself what you're going to style it with. It's one size, fits all. Whilst you've got that extra layer, that extra warmth, it is as light as a feather.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Really is a lovely, lovely soft, as Tara said, light knit. Okay. Shall I put on a pair of these, I think? Yes. And then shall I put on
there?
That? Or, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? So, because there's lots of choices here. Or shall I put, see, decisions. I'll put navy because that'll work with some of the denim stuff then, won't it?
Yeah.
I'll bring the top in.
So Jennifer Lawrence Salter says, just tuned in from rainy Perth, Australia. Ordered my raincoat for my Christmas visit, but should have had it delivered to Oz instead of Barry.
Oh.
I take it the weather's not good.
Oh, I see. I'm with you. God, I was a bit slow on the uptake then. Do you know what? It's only recently because I have travelled. I wouldn't say I'm extremely well travelled, but I'm lucky enough that I have been to lots of countries around the world. I've never been to Australia. However, what I am finding is that people are telling me that the weather's not great. I thought the weather was boiling in Australia all the time.
No, I think there's a couple of places.
You have a winter, don't you?
Yeah, so friends of ours have just done a 4-week tour, and one of our customers, it was cold for them as well. I know it is, it's like reverse, isn't it? Our winter is their summer,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Now, I haven't tried this on before. Dress knit on. Don't mess my hair up. I told Hayley she has to come blow dry my hair at 2:30 in the morning.
Can you imagine? Knocking on the door.
What did Hayley say to that?
Yeah, but no. Yeah, but no bun. Okay, so there's a new brand here. So actually, I probably this is quite a crisp shirt, isn't it? Let's pull that down a little bit. She hasn't dressed me properly. So I'm going to just show you, and then you can decide how you wear this. This is phenomenal. It's a 2-piece. It's one size. So you've got the shirt and the tank top. I would say up to 14, because this tank top, whilst they're stretching it, it is quite neat. Let me show you the 2 colours. 3 colours, sorry. Let me get the gogs on. Now, new company for us. This is called Tina. Now, $59.99, but that's not $59.99 for the shirt and $59.99 for the tank top. That is $59.99 for the 2 pieces. I am expecting these to probably be sold out by the time I get back to the shop, because all colours are incredible. The piece is incredible. The shirt underneath is gorgeous. The tank top is just beautiful. You haven't got to wear it together. You can split that up. When the girls bought this in, and I said, oh, that's lovely. You know, $59.99, even as a like a false shirt. No, it's not a false shirt. It's a full shirt. So you have a full shirt, a full tank top, $59.99, free size. I would size it from size 8 through to size 14. 3 colours, a cream or winter white, black, and they call this one stone. Stunning. So I've got this out, the shirt hanging out, but you could tuck that in. There's lots of things that you could do with that shirt. So for now, to show you the trousers, I'm just going to tuck that shirt in. So another beautiful piece. Are these small, medium, large? The trouser?
Yeah.
So
What are they called?
I'm going to tell you right now. So they are called Celeste. Celeste.
Yeah.
Celeste. And they are sized, they're small, medium, large. So that's it. Because I've got a wide leg trouser, that tucked in looks gorge. If you had a skinny trouser, it's quite nice then to have the shirt hanging out so you covered your camel and your bottom. The trouser, so as I was saying to you earlier, imperative to get the bottoms right, because we've got tops in our wardrobe. It's quite easy to be able to buy a top. It's the trousers that are tricky. So these are a medium.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing a medium. They come in 3 colours, 3 sizes: small, medium, large. So your small is going to fit 4 sizes and extra.
4 colours.
4 colours. Have we?
No, we haven't got chocolate in
We
yet.
haven't got the chocolate in yet.
No.
No, so three colours.
coloured.
Yeah. So 3 colours, wine, navy and black. You could use all of it. I mean, this top that I've got on, you could literally put any colour with any of these. Things I've styled earlier, you could put navy with the ancient scroll, you can put wine, and literally, there, as I said to you, there are no rules. The rules are your rules. You've got the wine, works with that, it works with the navy, it works with the black. You've got your Chanel, works with black, it works with navy, it's not Chanel, so I just need to make that clear. Chanel-esque cardigan. All these colours work across. 3 sizes, small, medium, large. So as I was saying, 8 to 8, 10, 12-ish, and then 14, 16, I would say large. So sizes 8 through to 16, 8, 10, 12, and then 14, 16, the large. Would you say? Price, $29.99. I can feel you all coming. $29.99. Incredible. Love this little pleating at the front as well, because we're always conscious of our tummy. I've done a lot of tucking there. I mean, I'd sort myself out a lot neater, but even though I just tucked it in, and the lights are against my eyes, but I don't think you could see blouse or tummy or anything. So that just works really, really well with that as well. Not expecting those to be around for very long. Another trouser, I'm probably not going to have time to put this one on, no I'm not. So again, cream, they call this a bag styled?
Yeah, it's called
Paper bag?
no, not paper bag. It's the waist, isn't it?
Yeah, what do they tell any style gurus out there? So we're calling it bag style. But another great trouser. I'm not going to have time to put it on. Just this one colour, cream test pants at $59.99, true to size. So whether you want wide leg, casual, the sort of posh jogger, or a little bit of a smarter with the pleat, we've got you covered here. Oh, and I can't forget the chocolate reversible and the magic jogging jean. We've got you covered on the bottom in a lot of areas there. We've done that. Now, whilst I've got some navy on,
Margaret Byrne says yes, paper bag style.
I thought it was paper bag. Yeah, it is. Anyway, thank you. You know more than us. We've only been in fashion for, well, all my life. There's the blouse. If I take into account as a very young buyer for my mum's boutique, I've been in fashion for
A long time.
a lot, yeah, 50 plus years. So there's the shirt. So even the shirt, the fabric is this lovely sort of crispy voile. You quite often see $59.99 on a good quality shirt. So for the 2-piece, we are ecstatic that we've found this. Okay, I need to probably put that on as a complete outfit. So I'll just put some separates on. I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to put
What's that called, Tar?
the denim. Sage.
Oh,
Oh, she's cheeky, isn't she?
she's on one today.
She's on one.
Sage, darling.
We can see how the day's going to go.
$59.99 the shirt.
What's it called?
Sage. Betty Basics, and I am going to be putting on a size 10. These are generous. Actually, I'll do myself up there. There we go. So, this is a 10. Is that a 10?
Yeah.
So it's meant to be oversized, so depending on whether you want to have an out shirt, as I call it, and completely oversized, or whether you want to make it a little bit more fitted. So, sage, let me put that in there, get rid of the bulk, put that in there. This is literally styling as it comes. Denim jacket. Now, I tried to get more of this. Betty Basics denim, Selby denim jacket. It is the softest, lightest, easiest denim. Size 12, I'm about to put on. I think we have 2 left of this. My trusty assistant in the office will probably shout out and tell me now. Selby. I think we've got a 12 and a 14.
And 116.
Oh, and a 16. So we've got 3 lucky ladies that are still going to be able to grab a Selby denim. So Betty Basics is new to us this year. It's actually an Australian brand. I was introduced to it about a year ago. I got very, very excited because I could see it was going to be a great product, great style, great quality, great price, all the greats that we love. And I wasn't wrong. I bought it as a first season. I bought it quite strong, and already it is proving exactly what I predicted it would be. Tara and I have brought together the Spring-Summer 26 collection, and it has just gone boom in terms of styling. So it's definitely here to stay. It's called Betty Basic. We don't really like saying basic because there is nothing basic about it whatsoever. I mean, I don't know how much this would be as a whole outfit. $65.99. I think the shirt is about 50. 50?
59.99.
I don't think it's as much as that, is it?
The shirt is $59.99.
$59.99. Amazing quality. And then a $29.99 trouser. I've got black trainers on. You haven't even noticed that they're black. However, if you have, we've got Xenon in navy. Just to finish yourself off, you could then put, because a lot of people don't really want to go all black, so you know that creates a beautiful casual look with style, with comfort, everything that I talked about at the beginning. You look like you've just come out of some top end styling shop.
You could wear that to Dublin.
I don't know what I'm going to wear today.
There you are, there's your
I
answer.
haven't decided. It'll be like a 3-hour decision tonight. I get very stressed when I'm going places.
Better not be, because you have to go to bed early.
No, I am going to decide what I'm
You
wearing.
should go about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
I am going to decide what I'm wearing to Dublin before I go to bed. I'm going to have it'll be like a school night, socks, pants, shoes, all the buttons undone, everything. And we all ready.
I'm surprised you can remember that far back.
You know. Anyway, so I'm loving the combination here. Betty Basics shirt, denim jacket, only 3 lucky ladies left to get this. Beautiful soft $29.99 trouser that we just introduced that are called, can't remember, what is it?
Celeste.
$29.99 bag, and these trainers are probably a year old. I do put the flash bleach on the white, that needs doing. So there we go. I think I'm going to finish. There's other bits and bobs. So this is a Betty Basics as well. So if this shirt and denim jacket is not for you, there's the sweatshirt, a bit like what I styled earlier with the cream sweatshirt. You could put this polka dot shirt underneath this and then create your sweatshirt effect. You could not have the shirt, you could put the sweatshirt under the denim jacket. Options are endless, and a great Betty Basic. This is black, isn't it? Black and cream stripe, oversized jumper. That would look nice under any of the black trousers. And then just to finish off with the boho. I showed you how to put boho shirts together with a wide leg trouser last week, and there's another option there. A wide leg navy trouser with a denim boho. And we even got navy PU trousers, marble, so the fit on those is great as well. Very, very hard to get navy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit sort of, what's the word? a bit uniform. Like, what's the matter?
No, it's
I'm
insane.
gonna
Tara needs to
Go
take
because
it
I've got
off.
an appointment.
Yeah.
So
Before you go, Kerry Osborne wants to know if you've got all your warm clothes ready for Dublin.
No, I haven't yet, but I will be, Kerry, don't worry, I won't be cold. Even though
While
the
you're
girls,
talking, I'm just.
the
going
girls
to
will all be
sit.
sweating and I'll be freezing. So I'll be taking their layers. So see you later, girls. Have a good day.
Bless.
Right.
And well, talk to me who's on and what they're saying, and have I given any good ideas for people? You tell me, girls. Have I given you some insight as to how to shake up your winter wardrobes a little bit? Have I given you some ideas of things that you would never think of putting together or styling the way that I have? Please, it's really, really good to hear what you think. I had a lady write to me this week. She bought, I think it was from the live last week. She bought on the Saturday, and I wasn't sure if it was Monday or Tuesday. She'd had her delivery, and she said, I am absolutely so thrilled. The delivery was fast, and the quality and the products are amazing. I'll be back. So, do you know, it is so good to hear what you think and your thoughts and feedback. So please, we'd like to know. Let us know. Sage shirt. Let me put that in there.
I have got a question for you,
Yes,
but I
please.
need to find it
Oh,
because it's come through in a different way.
come through on email. Or
Yeah, I
something.
think it was
Okay.
about the trousers you had on at the start. The black geo trousers, I'm a 12. Are they generous in size? I think I heard they're 28 inches leg also.
28 inside leg, and they're true to size. I would say. If you're a small 12, then I would say possibly you'd get away with a 10, but I would say pretty much. I'm 12-ish, 12, 14 at the moment, and the 12 was fine on me. So if I was asked a straight question, are they true to size, I would say yes. So I touched on, I think it was last week, some beautiful Inco pieces. And I showed you the gorgeous khaki, olive greens and blacks and whites. Now I'm going to show you the blues. I did say I was going to introduce this to you. So they call it petrol. I love the fact that it is coordinated with black because it opens up so many options for you. So if you had the black trouser, if you had a black Naya trouser, then all of this is going to coordinate with your Naya black. But I think it's just a little bit unusual, this petrol blue. But as I say, teams with black, it doesn't make it too spring-like. So we've got, you're gonna have to read these codes.
Yeah,
on the
but it was
bottom.
just also to point out that the colour looks lighter on the screen than it
Okay.
does on the actual real life.
Inco 5159.
On the trouser?
So Inco 5159.
Okay. How much? We'll do it one at a time, Chris. 5159. What's the price?
136.99.
On the trouser.
Yeah.
So more pricey. So you are now getting that sort of Naya-esque styling here and quality. The softest trouser. That little sort of cross front. So they are a little bit ankle grazer. So depending on your height, it'll depend on whether these are a full length or a little bit more of a cropped trouser. You've got this lovely quilting pocket here and detail on the front, and then this travel fabric top with a bit of a slashed neck. Now, the jacket 1205, 149.99. It's almost like just like a little bit of a catch-all. 6 pieces here. So it's up to you how you coordinate this yourself. You could go, I'm just going to go the trouser and the jacket and have a plain black top. You could say, I don't need the jacket at all, or you could say, do you know what, sod it, I love all 3 pieces and it gives me a lot more versatility. So you've got that followed through on your quilting here, lovely detail here down the side, and then your quilting on the back, emulated through with your quilting on your trouser. So that's that. Then you have got almost like a gilet type jacket. So this one is 1192 and this is 109.99. I'm wearing 12s in all of this. True to size, I would say. So there's your gilet top, very, very light, emulated that quilting here, zip detail, but then just with that gilet detail. Super, super comfortable. We always talk about Naya being an amazing, stylish travel look. This is exactly the same. If you wanted to travel in comfort and style, you're going on a long haul flight, well, for me, any flight really, but certainly a long haul flight, this would be a gorgeous, stylish look for you to travel in. I'm just a little bit different, I think, colour-wise, for the winter.
Michelle Allen says, love this look and colour, wow.
Yeah, colour, and look at that now with the white. So that shows you, they brought in the white here, that if you just like the jackets and the trousers, so you could either with the gilet or with the jacket, you could bring in a white shirt, and that would then make it maybe a little bit smarter than having a sweatshirt. So this top is 4339, and because there's no quilting or travel fabric on this one, the price is lower, so this is $75.99. So let me show you what that looks like with the gilet. Simply just put that through there, and that shows you then with that spot of white what that looks like. So remember, you can put it with black bottoms, although I think it looks a very, very stylish, polished look if you go complete with the trousers as well.
I was just going to say, Jodie, with the reference to the colour, it looks brighter, as I said before, in front of the camera. But as a bit of a tip, if the customers or potential customers look at the mirror, they can actually see the real colour.
Behind me?
Yeah, because it's not got the light directly on
There
it.
we are. So if I go like this, does that
Yeah,
give you a good
yeah.
reflection
Yeah.
of what the colour
Yeah.
looks like? Well, it isn't cheap, but it looks very, very expensive looking, doesn't it? And I think the colour helps that as well, because, you know, all brands, whether they be expensive, our wardrobe, we've always got something black in our wardrobe. And just to finish it off, 6071, this is the quilted coat, light as a feather, in that petrol blue, quilted with the black, £199. Just beautiful, beautiful styling. The fabric, the colour and the detail on this is gorgeous. I just want to get that. Can you see that quilted effect? So you've got your petrol blue, almost looks like a satin effect, but the stitching is black. So you've got the two-tone, you've got the black lining. So the black lining is coming through with that, look, the detail with that mesh lining in the hood. I like to bring the drawstring in as absolutely light as a feather, but you can do that. Listen to that wind. Amy, go away, go away, go away. Colour matching is perfect. So even though we've probably got at least 3 fabrics here, and sometimes when you dye fabrics and they're different compositions, the colours don't come through exactly as they should. This is absolutely spot on. The 3-4 products here, the different fabric composition, the petrol blue has come through absolutely perfectly well. So that's a little taster. Inco, I've barely shown you any Inco because it's come in and it's been selling very, very quickly in store. So I showed you a touch last week in the olive green, black and white, which these are coming through in olive green, black and white as well, and now this petrol. But I think for a change, these petrol pieces, so I just recap, you've got the jacket, you've got the gilet, you've got the top with a splash of white, you've got the top with the slash neck that I've got on, the trouser, and if you could put a white shirt with this, if you had a white shirt in your wardrobe. Anyway, I've covered a lot today.
I've got some comments for you.
Come on then.
So Margaret Byrne says, great ideas, thank you. Kerry Osborne says, absolutely. Michelle Allen says, yes, fabulous show today, lovely styling. Claire O'Sullivan says, hope you all have a fab time in Dublin, Jodie.
Oh.
Jason Jack says, yes and yes, great ideas. Julie Cann says, love your ideas, but my bank balance does not. Enjoy Dublin.
Don't worry about that. Life's too short.
And Janice Rosser says, if that lady is like me, she'll be back again and again. And then they have a conversation. Julie Cann says, yes, like me, Janice.
And can I just say to you as well, a lot of these ladies, that I've sort of got to know them through online. It sounds as if I know them and that I've known them for years. So girls that are new to us and new online shoppers, please don't be put off that it's like, oh, you know, we know these ladies very, very well. Julie doesn't live local. She lives in another country. She lives in England. Janice, she does live in Wales, but Janice is not local either. And I know there's a plethora of other customers that are on board and listening and will watch this on catch up. We've got a number of customers now that are Scottish, and I've never met them, and they are online customers of ours. So we can help you like this, we can help you in the commentary. If you are new and feeling a little bit shy about commenting, you can always message us privately and we will help you. And if we think that we can't help you or don't understand your question, we're a bunch of really friendly Welsh girls. We'll pick up the phone and we'll soon get to know a lot more names on the internet. So,
and if you're all busy, it might get me.
Yeah, you might get Victor, because Victor does pick up the phone a lot on a Saturday because the girls are so busy in the online office. In the occasion wear boutique, we're full today with wedding appointments, and then the casual team as well. And I think I can, no, I don't think, I know I can say this with complete conviction, whether you're in our occasion wear boutique or whether you are in our casual boutique. The team are very talented. They're very knowledgeable. They're super friendly. They're not sales pushy, and they will give you the best advice. If they don't think something is good, they will tell you. They're not on targets, and they're not there to push and sell you something just to sell you something's sake. It is like shopping with your best mate, with the best advice, and certainly a lot of love and friendship along the way. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get undressed again. I'm not going to flash my bra again today. I may see some of you in the boutique today, and I may see some of you following us what we get up to in Dublin tomorrow. I'm sure there will be some social media footage. You never know, we might even go live. If I go live, I think I'm going to go live just on our VIP group, because it could be a little bit, maybe not as professional as we are on our main business page. So I hear you thinking, what is the VIP group? Am I on it, etc, etc. So two things. If you're on the VIP group, go to it and make sure your notifications are turned on. If you're not on the VIP group, we'll put a link in the commentary and make sure that you join, just in case you follow some frivolity that is going on in Dublin tomorrow. Anyway, I will be back. I'm not live at 5 next Friday, but I am live here next Saturday morning at 9:30. See you then. Bye-bye.
Before you go, Alison Challen says has an amazing time in Ireland. And Michelle Allen says, yes, a fabulous show today, lovely styling. Claire O'Sullivan says it was a great time in Ireland. And somebody else has just said, early to bed.
It is early to bed. Thank you. And I shall see you soon. I shall see you next Saturday at 9:30. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.